Yeah.
At one point, he's like, and we're like, go to the fucking bathroom. He's like, I'm fine. Oh, dude, like, what the fuck? You're about to puke. And he's like,
yeah.
And it sprays out like you just shook a fucking soda can. Some girls got it on their face and they're freaking out. Welcome back to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. This is episode 68. We're one away, boys. But without further ado, let's introduce
Away from nice.
the guests. Actually, they're not even guests. They're fucking hosts. What am I on about? We've got Travis here.
What's going on?
Will's here.
What's up?
Oliver. Wait, you're not fucking
Oliver actually shapeshifted and turned into Snarkin.
Howdy.
You're not fucking Oliver.
Sorry to let you guys down.
And the host with the most,
Imposter.
Brandyn Payne, aka SSI.
You know, I like to not be forgotten about, and that feels pretty good for you to do that. Thank you so much.
You forget about yourself most weeks. Don't even put that on us.
Are we gonna go into this emotional trauma that I have now? Like, let's fucking get into it, boys.
Oh, I like emotional trauma. You know me.
Yeah, dude, we all know. We all just watch the first 5 episodes, and we know Will's story.
First 5 episodes, I don't have to repeat myself ever again.
We
just shares all his secrets. I gotta respect him.
I was like, welcome to the first
Gets it all on the table.
podcast, and Will was like, so you want to know why I almost killed myself?
Oh my god.
Because Oliver kept skipping the podcast.
Literally. That's why I want to kill myself right
Oliver.
now.
Suicidal.
We will
No,
find you.
Oliver's at a function for his job. So
These guys and their jobs, man, making us late for the show, making us not be
I was
on the show.
early today. I was on time.
I'm just slaying. I'm just spitting.
We're just spitting facts right now.
Brandyn and I, we work to live. We don't live to work.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. I'm here to live my life. Hey. But before we kind of get into some nutty stuff, we already got into the meta shit. How the fuck have you been doing, new Oliver?
Bro, yeah. I've been doing pretty good, man. You know, just been up to the usual military shit. Honor guard, it's going well. Shout out to that. But yeah, just firing off on the weekends, you know.
He refolded my flag, by the way. It doesn't look like
yeah, dude. The day of respect.
I
The
did.
day of respect to you is coming up this weekend. So
No, that's not a day of respect to me. It's not a day of respect to me.
oh, it's not.
That's that's for like following people and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So can you
Hey,
get
if
killed?
I-
Can you get killed?
If I
please?
pass, then yeah. If I die, then yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I just get killed before Monday, and you're good, bro.
All right, I got you guys.
You get like a paper cut that like makes you bleed out or some shit.
Put this guy on the front lines right now. Biden, do it.
Go Biden.
Fucking just look him in the
Oh,
eyes. Just tell him to
Biden.
full send it. Go for it.
Full send it.
Oh,
It says it
full
on his
send,
shorts.
full send.
Just shotgun a
It does.
smoke grenade, bro. Just.
Just eat the white phosphorus.
Would you wear the full send shorts in a battle?
Bro, I definitely would. They're comfortable, you know.
Can you put them under your
They
pants?
know I don't have send. Yeah, I mean, I don't know
Why
you
not?
could. Yeah.
Go no underwear, full send
Do
shorts.
you think the
then
guys
your
that killed Bin Laden wore full send shorts?
I think that's
They were
all they
all
were wearing.
decked out. They were all decked out in like the Supreme
Milk
jacket and
Boys.
shit.
They just had Nelk Boys merch on.
So
For
yeah,
sure,
we're
all
actually
Osama
firing some
Saul
off with
for
the
the last
boys right
second.
now. We're getting this bitch ass Bin Laden right now. Let's go check it out.
They
right
vlogged it.
Big
It's actually in the classified
Bin Laden guy, eh?
now.
Big Bin Laden guy,
He
eh?
just pulls up his head like, oh, how fucking sick is this, mate? Like, this is insane,
Well,
bro.
boys. All right, boys. We just killed Bin Laden. Buy our merch. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Did you ever see the video of it? It was supposed to be like the real reason that like they just said Osama bin Laden was dead and like didn't show like a body or anything like that. And it was like this, like basically this like stage skit, obviously.
Wasn't there a
of
video
them, like
footage
flying
of
in a
it?
helicopter with Osama and he was captured. He had like a sheet over his head tied with a rope and then his hands were tied. And he was in a helicopter and like one of the guys like put his arms up and like accidentally hit Osama out of the helicopter into the ocean and he drowned. They're like, oh shit.
Oh, fuck. That'd be a real fuck up there, honestly.
Standing with that conspiracy theory,
well,
man.
it was a prank. It was a prank. Big prank
Okay,
for
I was
you
about to
SNL
say,
team,
if
so.
that's actually what happened, what the fuck?
No.
What?
Yeah, guys, it's actually pretty
Theory.
fucked
Theory.
up.
Theory.
Please buy our merch, but we just knocked Bin Laden right off the heli right now.
Steve fired off too many darts, fired off too many Ronas, knocked Bin Laden out of the helicopter. So we'll let you guys know what happens in the week.
Face, you just like you did the lip thing, and then you also like looked to the side at the same time, like Steve.
So Steve.
So
Oh my god! Just reminds me
speaking
how
of,
we're gonna
like,
tear it up.
murder
How we're gonna
shit.
fucking tear it up.
Like, what was the number one thing that fucking scarred you boys on the internet? Because we're internet veterans, bro, at this point.
Oh man!
But I've tried my best to like hop over those landmines of seeing shit that's gonna make me scared
honestly,
for
I
life.
got really lucky with that. I think I saw a lot of the most fucked up shit at an age where I wouldn't be too completely psychologically damaged by it.
That's
Like
good.
I think all the most traumatizing stuff, you know, was like the 2 gender number something else, like 2 girls, 1 cup, 2 guys, 1 hammer, 1 guy, 1 jar. All that stuff was pretty.
Fuck is 2 guys, 1 hammer?
Just
that
a
guy
guy
fucking
murdering
nuts.
2 guys.
Just a guy murdering a guy with a hammer, basically.
Oh shit!
Literally
On
putting
video.
a hammer
Why
up
would they
his ass.
title it 2 guys, 1 hammer? What the fuck?
Because one guy's
It's just
getting a
dude
hammer in his
murdered.
ass.
That's pretty keck.
All
Not
right.
gonna lie.
I got a pretty good one. I don't know if they
They're
still have
completely
them.
unrelated to the first video that it's like naming itself after.
That's exactly what I asked. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I got a pretty good one. Reddit's 50-50. I don't know if they still have it.
Yes.
I imagine they
we
don't.
Yeah.
were talking about this a few weeks ago, dude.
Yeah,
Like
it's
blue
pretty
waffle
good.
or blue waffle. Which one?
So
do you want to see?
one of them was
Bro.
like a happy pony like running through a field or something, you know how the first one is. And the other one was like literally a baby getting run over by a train, like a monorail, right? I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I got the baby, dude. It was fucked.
Yeah, back when
Let's
Reddit
go.
these were like a popular
Let's
thing.
go.
Like they let
Yeah,
everything on Reddit. Now
I don't even know if that's still up.
I doubt it. If there's shit like that on there, they probably banned the subreddit.
That's what I'm saying.
50-50?
All the
Yeah.
cool subreddits are banned.
Someone look it
Hold
up.
up.
Do some research.
What do you think I'm doing? No, I was gonna say the same thing happened with me. My first like gory shit was the 50-50 on Reddit, and the one I remember was it was a 50-50, and like one of it was like something like cute or like happy, like a family photo or something like that. And like the next one, the other one was said a dude getting ripped in half by an elevator. And I was like, excuse me? And I ended up getting the fucking dude get ripped in half by an elevator. And it is
I already don't like
disgusting.
elevators that much because I always have this thought that like in every single bump that this elevator's going down and I'm breaking my legs for sure. I'll be like that SpongeBob meme where his fucking femurs go above his head.
I totally forgot about iFunny too. We were all on iFunny.
Yeah,
in
it
our
exists
earlier
still.
years. You see, there's a reason why another death in collective is a meme.
I'm going on
Still-
fucking
So many people
on
get
50-50
killed on
real
that
quick.
application,
Yeah, so
man.
it's spelled out the words 50-50.
Yeah.
Do we want to do this really quick?
Um,
Do we want to?
Yeah, make it quick because I don't know how much I can.
So let's do
Still
it.
a thing? How bad is the shit?
All right,
All
I'll
right,
stream it.
the first one: internal organs or beautiful picture of clouds. Wow, look at that, clouds.
I would say so. Do top this week.
Dude, internal organs? That's kid shit.
We'll
This week?
do top 3. We'll do top
But
3.
we
The
have to
Walking
have
Dead.
the same reaction at the same time. So we have to count down before
3,
we
2,
open
1,
up
go.
the image.
Yes.
Okay. Top. I thought you were going. All right. First
Top
one,
this
then.
week. Top this week. Come on.
Don't start yet. We're waiting on
That's
Travis.
All right,
graphic
I'm here.
corpse
Top
laying
this
on some
week,
grass.
first one.
All right. So yeah, it's either a graphic corpse laying on some grass or one of the most gorgeous auroras you'll ever see. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, click.
Wait,
Oh,
wow.
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Okay, I love that. That was actually very beautiful.
Travis didn't see it.
Is it the numbers 50-50 or is it spelled
No,
out?
fifty
No,
It's
spelled out.
spelled out
50-50.
50-50.
All one word. All one word. r/5050 capital F.
Brandon, are you
Bro.
streaming this for the
I'm
other
in the
people
right
to
place
see?
now.
I don't.
No,
Yeah, you can't.
I can't show
You
this.
can't do that. You can't do that.
And then sorted by top this week.
Why am I
Yeah,
finding
yeah.
no posts?
I will throw
Just
that
link it to him, man.
in the Discord. Give me one
I'm
second.
totally in the right place now. It's just not showing me anything.
It's just retarded.
Oh my god, dude. What are these fucking choices? All right, sorry. I'm like reading them.
Yummy plate of corn dogs. Hitten's face ripped off after coyote attack.
So
like,
that's
what
our
the fuck?
third one. Okay, no. So that's actually our second one.
No, that's our third one.
No, because we
Well-
know about the second one.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
cloud.
All right, so
Yeah,
up
okay.
next.
that's exactly where I was. Do I have to log in because it's not safe for work shit? Is that
No.
what it is?
I am logged in actually.
Yeah, I'm logged in as well.
I am
Yeah.
logged in as well.
I go into
I
mine.
forgot I had a Reddit.
So are you guys familiar with the idea of Mr. Hands?
Yeah.
So for those that aren't, it's essentially this guy was like, I can get fucked by a horse and I'll be fine. You know, horse dicks aren't even that big. Horse dicks are
No,
massive.
they're huge.
They're
It's the
stupid.
length of my arm, probably.
Now it's making me reset my password. No, I'm not doing this. I'm going on my phone.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
and so it's just this like shitty flip phone, cell phone video quality of this guy getting fucked in the ass until he dies by a horse.
What? How the fuck does that even happen? Like, does he just put the horse's dick into his ass and then the horse is automatically put into
So the
fuck mode?
view is kind of like weird. So the guy is like, you can see his like jacket pulled up and like his pants are down and you can see like his white ass. And then all you see is like the legs of the horse and then the horse like fucking the shit out of his ass. And he's like screaming.
Dude, I still can't see any posts, even on my phone, and I'm 100% logged in. What the
You're
fuck
getting
is
trolled
going
right now,
on?
man.
Do
I
we
like
do
don't
this
wanna-
third one?
A yummy plate of corn dogs or a kitten's
Or a
face
kitten's
ripped
face.
off after a coyote attack.
All right, let's do it.
3,
Alright.
2, 1. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That is a
That's
yummy
what I'm
plate of
talking
corn
about.
dogs.
Shit.
That was a pretty good looking plate of corn dogs right there.
A bucket
Alright.
of tropical fish. A bucket. Okay, that's not that
A
bad.
bucket of chicken heads. 3,
That's not that bad.
2, 1.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
I knew it was gonna be chicken heads. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
That's
kind of
not
tell
bad,
because of the way
though.
it's blurred. And it's really not that bad. It's just a bunch of like dead chickens. And I eat that shit all the time, bro.
It just looks
Mice
weird.
communicating with each other.
Or severed body parts. I reckon this is going to be severed body parts. What do you guys think?
I'm feeling severed body parts right
I'm
now.
hoping it's mice.
All right.
Well,
3,
yeah.
2, 1. Oh, fuck! Oh!
Ew.
Oh!
What the? I like how they tried to make a full hand out.
It was like 2 ears and then like 4 fingers. It kind of looked like Mickey Mouse almost.
Picture
of
a picture of a red BMW.
A bloody body split in half from a brutal car accident.
All right, this will be the last one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank God.
All right, one more. We gotta do one more. Actually,
Okay.
2 more because rat dissection is fucking stupid.
All
Let's
right,
do the
we'll do
stuffed turkey
victim.
roast.
Yeah, we'll do victim.
Okay,
All
okay.
Okay.
A stuffed-
roast turducken.
A victim.
We're a victim of the Mexican mafia.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Get that off my screen!
Oh!
What even is that?
Sir! No.
Okay, so I still got it pulled up. So let me describe it. So it's a human head, and it's just a head, and the skin's ripped off of the face, right? It's all gone. The eyes are still wide open. The teeth are mouthed out. You know what I mean? There's 2 hands behind it, like 2 arms
It's a
behind
severed
it,
head.
and it's like,
It's
And
holding
it's like-
a piece of the hair. It's
well,
holding
no,
a piece
that's
of the
his
hair.
penis. That's his fucking penis, dude. Yeah. So the left hand has his junk in it, and the right hand has nothing in it.
What the fuck?
Oh! All right.
Yeah. All right. I'm closing that. No more of that. No more.
No, I guess they do still show all that shit. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of sunsets and shit.
I thought it was gonna be really tame. Like the first one did not give me hope. They're like human organs. I'm like, bro, I've seen The Walking Dead.
No, that was a pretty fucked image right there.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, that was bad.
You know, they're pretty creative with their artistry, to be honest with you.
They really are.
That took time. It took time.
It took a lot of
planning. They had to skin that man's face, and then they
had a game plan.
What do you think they did first?
I want to know,
cut off his head or skin his face.
I thought they cut off
how
his dick
well
first. They
how well
definitely
they
cut off his
skinned
dick
his
first.
face. They like had to like, you know what I mean? Like go through, because you gotta like, you can't just rip that shit off.
Yeah, you know, the guy was like cutting the dick off, and he was like, "Bro, you're gay as fuck."
You cut my dick off, you're gay.
And they're like, "Oh fuck."
All right, we gotta put in a fake dick.
Oh my god, no!
Damn.
That shit just.
Yeah, what a good way to start off this vibes for this podcast.
What the fuck was that?
Welcome.
Yeah, they banned Flash stealing. Come on.
Next, I want to throw in a little small advertisement, not sponsored by them, should be. Bro, I gotta talk about it. I've been obsessed. HelloFresh, dude. HelloFresh.
We call it HelloFresh.
HelloFresh, dude. Get your meals delivered and shit, whatever. Anyway, I fired off this meal yesterday, and I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know how this worked, right? But they send you this box, and you open it up, and it's like a refrigerated like material inside, and inside of that you have all your ingredients.
Packs, right? With your meat getting freezing under the ice packs.
Yeah.
Then you've
so
got
it can sit outside for a little bit.
Refrigerated, sitting on top of a piece of cardboard on top of the ice packs. So everything is perfect temperature. You can throw it right in your freezer, in your fridge, or just your fridge if you plan on eating it the next couple of days. We do this too.
Actually cooked mine immediately. I cooked one of them immediately, right? Just open the box, fired up like one of the recipes.
Yeah, usually we get it Monday, like right when we get off work, we just fire it up. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So how many pennies are we looking at here?
So when you first start, I paid like $33, and it's 3 meals with 2 servings each meal. Now that's like, like I just got this shit kind of fee. I think normally it's like $60.
Yeah, it's like doubled it, like but it's not. It's worth it. When you sit down and tally up like how much you actually spend going to restaurants and shit and eating out every time, it's worth it.
I wonder if we can.
So,
do you guys use like DoorDash and shit a lot?
I don't.
That will gouge your ass even more. Exactly.
Yeah, that shit is very expensive.
Brandon's trying to think if we can get a coupon on fucking DoorDash since he uses it so much.
Yeah, dude.
I love DoorDash, but man, I can't, dude. It's way too expensive. I can't justify it.
We did exactly that. We sat down and tallied up how much extra we were spending on DoorDash. Holy shit, it's not good, man.
It's so not good.
They get you every time.
2020.
They get you every time with those like fees and shit, and it adds up. You don't think it adds up as much as it do, but it do.
It do.
Especially, dude, I do it so much. I do it so goddamn much.
It's such a great scam because I so never want to drive anywhere.
I hate that. I fucking hate driving anywhere. I fucking hate it. Like when you're on a long car ride and you're fucking goofing around, and that's fun.
When you're driving just for the pure robotic reason of getting yourself nourishment, not very fun.
When you're just driving to fucking work.
When you're driving to work, that's actually a moment of solace for me.
I like driving to work.
I haven't driven to work in almost a year and a half.
Aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Aren't you fucking?
Actually, I haven't driven to work in a very, very long time.
Are you like freelance or something? You just chill at home?
Oh, no, I work from home. Been work from home for almost a year and a half now.
That's awesome.
Because of Cove.
Yeah.
Cove.
The Backstreet Boys reunion.
Good old Cove.
Ooh, speaking of Cove, shout out to the installation commander. So the base commander of my base says if you get a vaccine, you don't have to wear your mask at all, like anywhere on base. Right?
Yeah, dude.
Which is pretty sick, right?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty lit for it. If not, you still got to wear your mask and all that shit. But it's getting there. We're getting there.
Right?
We're getting there. We are getting there.
Yeah.
You vaxxed, Morg.
Oh no. I mean, it's well, okay. The whole reason I don't is because this bad boy right there, right? So I got to wear a mask all the time. I don't keep it in, but people still comment on the hole and shit. So here's the problem, right? In our regulations, it used to say you can't have a nose piercing if you're a male, and an ear piercing at all, like even outside of uniform. Now you can. You can't have any like
So
plugs
wait,
or
you're
anything.
strategically not getting it so you can keep wearing a mask to hide your nose piercing. How long
Lack
can you
of nose
keep up this
piercing.
charade?
I mean, as long as I need to, man. I don't know.
What's stopping you from just getting it and not telling them that you got it?
Because I don't, unless it's mandatory, I'm not going to get it. My whole thing is if it's not FDA approved, I'm not going to get it.
Think it changes your DNA and takes away your soul so you go to hell?
No,
The mark of the
crazy.
beast.
Nothing crazy, but if it's not FDA approved, I don't know why I would get it. You know what I mean?
I don't know how I haven't gotten it yet. It's been a year,
Same.
and it's not like I've been careful. I have not given a fuck over this past year.
Not at all.
And
Not at all.
to be honest with you, I definitely probably had it at one point and just didn't have symptoms. I don't know for sure. I still don't know, and I'm going to eventually get vaccinated. But like, I mean, biggest shit take ever, honestly, because you know I'm putting other people in danger, so that makes me a piece of shit for sure. But like, I don't know. I just feel like I've gotten it already.
I don't know. I really should have gotten it by now. Like going to bars and shit and clubs.
Oh,
like,
for
come on.
sure. For sure, we should have gotten it by now. With the amount of debauchery that takes place on weekend by weekend basis.
Oh yeah.
And we're probably not the only ones that haven't gotten vaccinated and still go out and do this crazy fucking shit. There's probably tons of people that fucking do it.
Yeah, I wear my mask.
Well, duh.
I wear my mask.
I do wear my mask though. Yeah.
I wear my mask all the time. I wear my mask at work. I have to.
Same.
I have to wear my mask when I work out at work.
I'm done with it, man.
Stupid.
I've got both my vaccines. I'm trying to like not wear my mask as much as possible. I don't like it. I did it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
I know it's just a piece of cloth on your face, but it's fucking irritating.
It's pretty fucking annoying.
It really is at first. No, I had a crazy person tell me about this shit today. Like, they gave me their whole spiel on how they think COVID is fake and everything. And they brought in like all the other bullshit. But
no, dude, it's very real though. It is definitely a bioweapon, or it was meant to be.
But these
Stay
people,
woke.
I believe it.
These people had this crazy assumption that the people or the aliens that created the Egyptian pyramids are also the ones that brought and infected us with COVID.
Bro, why choose the Egyptians? They weren't even that interesting part of history. You know what I'm saying?
They really weren't.
Pyramids or spaceships?
Can you put, say, the Romans told fucking...
Well, so I have a counter argument. I'm not fucking crazy. I don't believe in aliens like starting Egyptian revolutions or anything like that. But think about it, right? The aliens wanted to go to a certain civilization that, yeah, maybe they were advanced at their time, but at their time, like, what the fuck else was there? You know what I mean? Like, people were wheeling around carts with ox and shit.
That's why they went like Egyptians for ancient times. They were like super ahead.
They fired off the Egyptians
people right now
to push them even further. Yeah.
But so what is
the
these
Romans
fucking,
were fire.
What did tombs
They already knew
do?
what they were doing.
Like how does that like make them move forward? It's like, oh, now we can flex our pharaohs. Like what does that even do?
What?
I think you know what? So another counter argument to that, I think maybe think about it.
Like,
they had their religion, and like the Egyptians were still retarded, right? But the aliens like made them just less retarded. You know what I mean? But they were still retarded enough to be like, bro, we gotta have the tombs.
I
mean, they were still an ancient era civilization, but they did a lot of shit that a lot of other people weren't doing.
Yeah.
The fact that
100%.
the fact that they were even like on that big of a scale living on the kind of land they were living on was insane because of the methods.
The amount of agriculture, their invention of paper, how the pyramids were built, mathematics, astronomy, all that shit.
Literature.
But also like
language.
Think for a second how and why those
languages in that,
Like,
number one, I mean, how, yes, with a lot of painstaking slave labor, you could build the pyramids, right? But like, why? Why so big? Why?
Because they're fucking idiots, bro.
because it was just a pissing contest at that point. Because what a tomb
Literally,
or
everybody knows, even in ancient times, the most advanced civilization wants to flex their dick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Because all a tomb is, or all they saw putting the pyramids up for Egyptians were, like, the whole reason behind it was just as like a way for the pharaoh to go to the underworld or the other side.
That's right. They did believe that.
The Great Pyramid.
Yeah. That's the only reason why they would put their pharaohs in a tomb. Do we know why they had to make them so fucking big? Probably a dick pissing or like a pissing contest. Like, oh, mine's a little bit bigger than yours.
Why would ancient China build the terracotta army? It was the dumbest thing ever. Why would you do that? That was so painstaking.
Fucking idiot.
And then they straight up buried it and didn't do anything with it. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean?
Then
why did they build the Great Wall of China? It literally is not even like a strategically defensive wall in any way, shape, or form. It's a
didn't even do anything.
You can walk around it, literally. All you have to do is go to one end, and it ends because there's water, and you can walk around the rocks that fucking go around the wall.
I guess it's no better than Trump's wall.
One thing that was really interesting to me was the fact that people throughout all of time were as smart as we are now. They just didn't have the knowledge. They didn't have the context of all of the things that we know now.
They had to lay the foundation. They found the first link, and then people kept linking it up.
So they literally had the same capacity to learn. They were just like, oh, why did I get sick? Fucking demons, bro.
If they had,
you got bad blood.
All of the base,
you got bad blood.
You got bad blood, so I have to cut your fucking wrist and get all the bad blood out of you, bro. No, Morgan, I know.
Kill you.
If the Egyptians had all the knowledge of themselves and like people all ahead of them, they could have like made an iPhone. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah.
Like they had the resources there. They had the resources. They just didn't have the knowledge.
Bro, imagine if Galileo saw the image of a black hole and knew what a black hole was. I guess he didn't know what a black hole was, but if he knew what it was, he'd be creaming his fucking britches, dude.
Dude, imagine if George Washington created Fortnite.
I think he did. I think he did. He also made COVID.
George Washington made COVID, dude?
They actually have resurrected George Washington in the lab in Wuhan, and he accidentally released the virus.
Can we get a Tutankhamun skin in fucking Fortnite, please?
The Umbrella Corporation has secretly been a real thing. And he revived George Washington as a zombie, the Umbrella Corporation.
That would be sick, honestly. Like having a bunch of historical figures just duking it out, and building walls.
Figs.
Who do you think would win a historical figure
like
battle royale?
That's like Deadliest Warrior, right? Or what's it called?
Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah, Genghis Khan. I'll say Genghis.
Yeah, and if they were like 1v1 like MMA fighting, it would be Genghis every time.
It'd be definitely Genghis.
I don't think so. I think, we kind of have to add context to this. So it would kind of be like the Hunger Games, where in the middle
only one
there's
that's
just like a
ever
bunch
gonna
of
go against Genghis Khan is Vlad the Impaler.
If what about Hunger Games style? Genghis Khan still wins.
Underrated pick.
I was going to say Alexander the Great. But the whole reason I can't say Alexander the Great is because he was an excellent fighter, but he was also mounted the whole time. And not only was he mounted the whole time, his army was the reason why he won everything. The whole phalanx, like industrialization of warfare, like that. Not industrialization.
All those
revolutionary warfare.
Like,
but think about it. Exactly. Genghis Khan had his army.
Scenario.
He had his army. He was mounted the whole time. He had his horse archers and shit. It was the same concept. So I don't even know about Genghis Khan. We just need someone who's like a really good fighter, like a Spartacus or something like that.
Unpopular opinion: Barack Obama, dude. Think about it.
Bro, Obama Diggity. I think Obama Diggity would probably ball the fuck out of everybody.
He would ball the fuck out.
Didn't he box?
He would ball the fuck. Did he?
I would probably say some fucker.
Not like fucking.
I'd probably say
like
anyone from Japan.
Anything.
Because those motherfuckers are probably like shoguns or something like that. Any motherfucker from Japan.
Wow, you don't like white people?
That's racist.
No, I hate fucking white people.
Stop Asian hate, Will. Why would any leader from Japan? Because they know karate? Is that what you're saying?
No, because in the early parts of Japan's history, all the leaders were shoguns. So they were samurais.
How about you share your guns, Will? How about you share your guns? Fitness challenge. Bam, bam.
In the sweatshirt.
I know.
Yeah, look how fucking.
Yeah,
ripped
no, I
am.
can't think of anybody who's like who would be like an insane fighter in like a Hunger Games
someone
scenario.
who's like a survivalist as well.
Like when you
You know
think
what I
of leaders and shit, they're all like tacticians, right? Basically.
Yeah. I don't know. You got me.
Yeah,
Dude,
You need like
Bismarck.
survival skills and
Gandhi.
shit.
No,
Bismarck was huge.
Mahatma
Harold
Gandhi.
Bluetooth, bro.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Harold Bluetooth. Actually,
Harold Bluetooth.
Harold
Harold Bluetooth. That's a
Bluetooth
good
would be a good
contender
one.
right there.
somebody
That's
who
a good
literally
one.
had to like do war when there was only those kind of weapons available.
Caesar
right?
probably it would be up there. I would say he would make it to top 5. He would get a bunch of
Caesar was
Arthur.
mounted.
King Arthur.
Caesar was mounted, but he commanded his armies, and he was also old as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Whenever he
I'm not
was
talking old
famous.
Caesar. I'm talking like being in charge of fucking legions, going around, just fucking
He was
shit
still
up.
mounted.
Let's discuss the
No,
elephant.
I-
in the room. How would Hitler do?
I was
Hitler
thinking about
would
that, but I didn't
dock
want to be
immediately.
that guy.
Hitler
Well, no, Hitler had
ain't winning shit.
firearms. If
Darth
Hitler was in a
Vader's
war, but he
taking
had
Hitler
firearms.
every time.
Are there firearms?
Darth Vader is
Are they
taking
just-
Hitler
or are
every
they just,
time.
like,
All right, so
bows?
here's the thing. If we add firearms into the mix, I don't think it would be fair, but like you could also
No, I
make the
don't
other
like that.
argument for like spears and shit too. So if we do the Hunger Games scenario, inside the middle cornucopia is like weapons from different eras, people would go to what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, no, it has to be Hunger Games style. Best thing you could get is like a crossbow.
So we're gonna go historic, and when I say historic, we're gonna say latest firearm. We'll say latest firearm's a musket. We'll
I
go
like
musket because musket kind of fucking blows, right? So we'll go
Musket his
musket.
ass.
Musket kind of fucking blows.
All right, so is there like flintlock pistols too? Blunderbusses?
Yeah, there's like
Why you
blunderbuss
picking
would be
Blackbeard?
on some Blackbeard shit. That'd be pretty good. No, think about that though. Like a pirate, like Jack Sparrow and shit.
Actually,
he-
though, they'd be good with swords and
They
shit.
have swords
too.
and pistols. They don't have like survival skills though. They're just on a boat the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm on a boat.
but they're doing a lot of hand-to-hand combat.
Ezio Auditore
about
would
to
probably
use
be a
some
Or
hand-to-hand
very
combat.
close
Anybody from
range.
the
Yeah.
Assassins order, honestly, would be really good since
Yeah.
they're actually a part of history.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking Hatham Kenway though. I'm a big Hatham fan.
True. he
I'm
would
a
be,
big Hatham fan.
Kenway.
Dude, Thomas Edison.
Thomas.
Edison.
Jesus Christ.
Nikola Tesla.
Leonardo da Vinci kicking ass.
Yeah, I know, building planes and shit.
He built a tank. He would just roll in with that.
Bro, wild fucking thing in the DLC.
Oh, what about like some fucking Native American motherfucker?
Oh,
True,
that'd be a
like,
good one.
Like
That'd be a
throw
great one.
Pocahontas in that shit?
You mean like an Apache? Like an Apache?
Sacagawea.
Sacagawea.
Dude, she gets the bow, she pop off.
Sacagawea.
the-
Bro, I don't know why I've never heard Sacagawea in a long time.
The Sacagawea gold coin, my dude.
Bro, it like poked into my brain real quick. It was
Okay,
like,
what
oh,
about the
Sacagawea.
presidents too that were like in war before, like Teddy Roosevelt and shit? Like he'd be pretty badass.
Teddy Roosevelt would be a pretty
Teddy
good
Ro-
one.
Teddy
Young
Roosevelt would
Julius
be
Caesar
really
can be a
fucking good.
contender. Why can't young Teddy Roosevelt? That man was built different.
Yeah.
Hey, George Washington was built different too. That man was in wars while he was president.
Yeah, but he was a general the whole time. He was also pretty shitty as a general.
And he was mounted.
Have you ever read that like post about all the places that he almost died though, and like he was fucking unkillable?
He wasn't unkillable. If you look into,
He just fucking got pulled out by admins.
yeah, he literally got his ass saved the entire time.
You got Secret Service said, "Get down, Mr. President."
Teddy Roosevelt would be pretty good. He had firearms though.
Some
He had, like,
history
greater
fucking
firearms.
nerd is
But
just
yeah, he
sitting
had
there
like, swords and shit. Man, he was a Rough Rider. He would
I'm
fucking
thinking about fucking King Louis IV or something.
Lincoln.
Like
fucking
hold
giant.
on. Hold on. What about like medieval kings and shit? Like some that actually did combat.
You want
True.
to talk about
Baratheon,
like
Robert Baratheon.
Robert Baratheon?
William
Do
the
we want
Conqueror?
to talk about William the
William le
Conqueror?
Conqueror.
How long do you think
who
we would
else?
survive in this
Prince Harry.
Hunger Games situation with like
So-
all of the world leaders?
Dude, so historic world leaders and then us four in the middle of this fucking battle.
No, we're
We
taking,
would pair together. I would pull up to George Washington and be like, listen, bro, I love America. You gotta help me, all right? We
Yeah,
gotta
we
like
need
band
George.
together some goons.
Yeah, we.
No, all you have to say is, like, I'm in the military from my time.
Interesting point to it. They all speak random ass languages, right?
Oh, that's
They all
true.
speak random ass languages, so the
Well,
teams
no,
would
they
be a
all
little
speak.
weird.
They all speak their own languages because, like, some people didn't speak
that's what I mean.
English.
So
Yeah.
okay, hypothetical
saying.
situation.
Like Russian leaders, we haven't even thought about this. They're
Ivan
fucking
the Terrible.
Stalin.
Ivan the
fucking-
Impaler.
I thought of
Stalin.
Stalin, but like I feel like young Stalin would probably be best.
Exactly. These are okay.
Oh, young Stalin. I don't think he would. I don't think he would.
Like peak physical version of each of these
In
leaders.
their prime. Each one that
Young
we say, we're
Stalin.
talking about them in their prime.
Young Stalin would be like the hot guy off of Total Drama Island. You know what I mean? And he just like woo some people, and that's about it.
So okay, if you could like take over, you bring these people in your posse. So there's like 100 of them, and like each of them are geographically placed so that the numbers make sense. You have to take over one country and their leaders as your crew to win this whole thing.
England.
So it's like 25 v 25 v 25 v 25. Who you taking?
Oh.
England.
Oh, so shit. So you're like, we have all the people that are like Americans.
Or you can go with like the Han Dynasty or some shit.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Who's in your fucking crew?
Who's in my crew? So we're going straight just like to muskets. I'm thinking, and there's no smallpox. I'm thinking Native Americans. I like Native Americans. They're they're survivable. You know what I mean?
I think
They also did
we
fight
should
with
keep
muskets,
we should
so
keep
they
that
do know how to
in
use
mind
them.
though. We should keep that in mind though.
Because they
For
were
sure.
trained. No, but here I actually agree with Morgan on that. That was actually a very like good thing because Native Americans were traded muskets, so they actually learned how to do muskets. But they were also born and raised to do hand-to-hand combat
Well,
with
these NPCs,
their axes, their bow. They know how to work a bow and arrow. Fucking hell. If we're saying that the latest we can go is muskets, but all that they're getting is a bow and arrow and hand-to-hand combat, Native Americans, if you get a tough group like the Apache or the Blackfoot or the Sioux, you're getting fucked.
So, but these NPCs, they have debuffs, right? So, like, they're essentially just being teleported from their time into that cornucopia.
Are we really doing smallpox and shit though? Because they just like die. They'd start like getting symptoms after like the 4th day and just like die.
No, peak physical condition means peak physical condition. They come no sickness,
immunities. Okay,
all health.
I like that. There are still
Time
debuffs though. So think about like you said, Harold Bluetooth and a bunch of fucking Vikings.
Harold
Like fire,
kick ass.
fire.
Especially
but like,
the
what
ones
if you put them in the
during
middle of a
the-
jungle? What do you put them in the middle of a fucking jungle? Like they wouldn't know what that is. Like what the fuck is all these
I'm
like
taking
plants
some
and
But
shit?
you know what you
Viet Cong
adapt.
motherfuckers.
Vikings conquered new places all the time. They need to. They know how to adapt.
No crazy jungle. They didn't really conquer them. They just like raided the coast over
I'm thinking
and over.
I'm thinking like North
Yeah.
American like forest is what we're going with here.
Why not?
Like
America?
okay, so like
Hunger Games.
we're talking about like Appalachian Mountains.
I want
kinda shit.
Obama
Like,
on my team for sure. I
Are
want
there
Obama.
environmental
Diggity.
factors too, like in the Hunger Games, like killer animals, random events that happen on the map and stuff?
I like the animals. We'll keep the animals. We'll keep the weather.
Blankets just put in random locations.
They step out and get smallpox and die.
Bubonic plague in certain areas that you can't access.
Oh
like
my
my
God.
No, that's the
That's gonna-
circle. That's the circle. It's just like dark smoke. It's just the plague.
circles closing in. It's a battle royale.
We're immune. We just have vaccines and shit. We're like, yeah, we're good. We can go wherever the fuck we want.
Which leader takes the victory royale?
Which
Oh, man.
leader takes the
So
victory
Obama's going to be
royale?
good for morale, right? So, and plus, I would love to just hear him talk. I feel like he'd be pretty dead.
All right, we're gonna grab musket.
I feel like I
don't
also
know.
want Chris Kyle from American Sniper, but he has to have
That's
the
a good
Bradley
one.
Cooper skin. That would be pretty cool.
Ah, the Bradley Cooper skin.
He would have a Bradley Cooper skin if he was in a video game.
Like if we're talking about like world leaders and like specialists from each army, I feel like Chris Kyle would be on there, and he would definitely have a Bradley Cooper skin.
Yeah.
This
Then
would
we're.
be a-
I would probably take Owen from Total Drama Island.
True. Gotta have Owen.
Yeah, he can't die. That's basically it.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's about it. I think that's pretty good.
That's all you need.
All right,
Yeah.
campers.
Not cool.
Somebody
Oh, yeah.
took my weapon from the cornucopia. Not cool.
These dang Englishmen are trying to invade us. Not cool. No, I would have him there for morale too. I would have that guy.
British just got a bunch of
What the
morale
fuck is his
people,
name?
and that's it.
You know that show's getting.
They're just having a
It's
great
just
time.
the coolest
Yeah, it's
fucking
getting
people from all of
revived, my
history.
dude.
We're
With
just
a whole
vibing. Come on,
new
bro.
Cast.
What's his name?
And they're
though?
like
What is the host?
speaking like Latin. They're like, what the fuck is he
What's the
talking
host's
about?
name from Total Drama Island?
It's not like Chris.
Yeah, I think it is
Chris.
Chris.
You have Chef too. Chef like comes with Chris.
Chef.
He's his fucking companion.
Bodyguard.
Chris McLean.
McLean.
He's considered the host and the main antagonist of Total Drama Island on the Wikipedia.
Makes
Main
sense.
antagonist.
I guess that makes sense.
It does. It does.
And what does that make
That's pretty
Chef?
good.
Is Chef just the main like the
I like Chef
secondary
shows like
antagonist?
sympathy
He's
for
good.
them sometimes.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like-
the goon.
Like you're taking it too far.
He's a hard man, but he's got a heart, bro. He's got a heart.
Exactly,
Bro.
dude. I can't wait to watch that show when it.
Who
I
was
can't believe it's
all
coming
right?
back.
So if we're talking about Total Drama Island, who was your guys's? What was the most heartbreaking let go of the original show? Like,
Bro,
who-
the most
What girl
heartbreaking
in the
moment
original
was
season
when
was down bad for?
that one girl, the mean like bitch character, and her
Heather?
shirt flew off and it was blurred. I was pissed.
Heather.
Ruined my whole time.
No,
ready
but
for
you
it.
know,
Never
but you
again
know,
am I
like
watching
little
this.
baby dick us, we're just like, yeah.
Yeah,
like-
which girl in the first season were you most down bad for? Come on.
the blonde probably, or the girl that was into Duncan.
I
Yeah,
was thinking the blonde
Oh.
surfer chick. I like the blonde surfer chick.
Yeah, me too,
Yeah.
Morgan. Morgan, that was very much my taste at the time.
Yeah,
I like the blonde surfer chick. Yeah,
Blonde
I was
surfer
lit for
chick.
her. The cowboy guy was okay.
He was,
Dude,
kinda
he was
chill.
my favorite. He was actually my favorite. I liked Trent too.
Trent was good. Oh, the guitar guy, like the
Yeah.
the emo guy. Yeah, dude.
Girls.
Travis, you're definitely Trent for sure.
You're definitely Trent. You're Trent. Yeah.
I'm
Oh
that
my
skinny
Lord.
brown-haired kid.
Travis is definitely Chris. What are you talking about?
No, he's no,
Not
now with the long hair.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not
Not
What's going on,
cool.
everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours at Drama Island.
Oliver's
Yeah.
Duncan.
Oliver got voted off last week.
It's Duncan.
Check it out in the video next week. Seeing you.
Oh man.
I feel like if we had a show
End it.
with all of
Cut
us, I feel
Like, yeah,
it'd be the same.
I always like picture what it would be
That's
like.
what's
if you had,
gonna
like, a
happen on the
Jersey Shore
live
type
one
show.
or the big one.
Exactly. That's what I want. That's what I'm going for with the Real Sensitive Guys live shows. These like modern reality shows where it's just like a bunch of friends that live together and like party and get so drunk that like dramatic shit is bound to happen.
And then we have
You
a
didn't do your
little
fucking
podcast.
dishes. I'm done. I'm done.
Oliver.
Or like their girlfriend over here is just
Oliver!
saying they're gonna break up with them.
Oh my God.
That was such an insane moment. We can't tell that without him here.
No, that would be such a bad. That'd be a bad look. That'd be a bad look.
I just got to say, I can't believe that was real. I felt like I was in a fever dream when that happened.
What?
What?
Oh yeah. Tell me later. Tell me later.
We
Yeah.
can get
It's an
into it
after
later.
show discussion for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
There are a lot of moments in
Yeah.
my life where I feel like that we're just in fucking fever dreams.
Or we're just literally
Oh,
in
for
a fucking
sure.
like TV
Yeah.
show of some sort.
Yeah.
There's like certain drunks where I just like I'm convinced that we're in a TV show and I kind of like play like it is like a fucking TV show.
Dude, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. I do the same shit, dude.
What did the Travis character do in this situation?
IRL,
You have to-
sometimes
you
I
have to become a character when you go out partying. All right, it's your party self.
Yeah.
Party self.
You're
is
not being
yourself.
fake. It's just your side of you
your
that
first
The
persona.
other
at
side.
parties.
Your
Yeah.
persona, your OC.
Persona.
Did you say your persona?
Pars-
I fucking
He said
hate you.
persona.
Your lit sona.
Oh my
It's your
God.
lid sona.
Yeah, you know, I and honestly, like a lot of people see me do this. I have to like prep myself for Party Brandon to come out. I have to like go into this extreme rap music meditation.
That's why pre-gaming was invented, man.
No.
Yeah.
Brandon has to like hype himself up for any occasion that involves any of us. Like even if it's just meeting one of us, he has to hype himself up prior to this meeting. If not, he's gonna have a bad time.
Well, it's half of it is
bad time.
My general state is like I fucking hate everything. Not like in the apathetic sense, but it's more of like I just don't have the motivation to do anything. So me getting hyped to see you guys is like me wanting everybody to have the greatest time ever.
To want to hang out with us.
That is not fucking
what
hell.
Travis
came
said.
Out terrible. No, it's me working myself up to kind of get myself out of that slump, and then also like making sure that everybody has the best time possible.
No, absolutely. I'm very much at a time in my life where drinking has to be a mood for me, and my birthday is very much a mood. Very much.
For sure it is. For sure it is. Birthdays are always a mood.
All right, I'm putting everyone on this assignment. I already have Jess on this assignment, but I'm putting everyone on this assignment.
My Lord.
If I drink a shit ton, don't let me smoke. Okay,
it's not an option. You won't give us that option. You get to this point where you're like, I don't give a fuck, baby, and you start chugging a fireball.
I mean, it's my sandwiches.
It's mine.
So we went over to the Witchcraft and Wizardry's girl's house the other day, Travis.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, me and Brandon did because so prior context, me and Brandon, I had another company event. It was at Harper's Ferry Brewing Company.
Did she like steal something from Brandon so you guys would have to come back?
No, we actually went on our own accord just for the stories.
All right, for the memes.
Right. So
how do you hype yourself up for that visit, Brandon? If you have to hype yourself up just to meet with us, how do you hype yourself up to meet the witchcraft?
There was
the only reason he literally
it was the pool because it was 91 fucking degrees out and it was hot as shit.
That's a great hype. That's a great hype.
And the other one was it's for the memes. It's for the story.
Literally. So we get there and it's her and her sister, and then her sister's boyfriend, and then I have no idea what the other guy is.
I now know who you're talking about.
That's lit.
But so we get there, we have a good time. Me and Brandon get in the pool, toss the football around every once in a while. We get out.
Yeah, he's a
and
good guy. Yeah.
I mean, can I tell this story on here, B?
I suppose so. I don't know if she watches. If she does,
what sussy shit?
Keep it anonymous.
No, I meant of me buying.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Right.
We wanted to get some food.
We wanted to get some food.
Still sells food?
No,
but he knows a guy.
He knows a guy.
Okay.
He knows a guy that sells food.
Works at Burger King,
food.
She finally convinced him to stop selling food. Holy shit!
And I've been very hungry as of lately, but Brandon wasn't. But I asked Brandon politely, like, would you mind if I got food right now? And he was like, no, don't worry about it.
You always got to ask your friends if you can get food.
So I asked them because they were on the call with the guy from Grubhub. They were on the call with the guy from Grubhub, and the guy was asking how much to bring. Apparently, me getting thrown into this threw this guy off, and he was like, okay, cool. And then just hung up. Guy comes, we get our food, I get my food, we all having a good time. Me and Brandon get ready to leave, and we're walking out, and we're walking down the steps.
Did you eat though?
No, I did not.
So he hasn't eaten yet at this point. He's starving.
He's starving. Yeah, he's pretty hungry.
But that's not the part that we're getting to. So apparently this character named A, we're going to call him A. I think that's his name.
Hey.
Yeah, A. So he has been a character the whole day that we've been there. And I'll let Brandon take over on this part, describing him.
He was kind of just like roasting us the whole time, but being very condescending about this. And I've known this kid for a while. Travis, you know him too. He's kind of big, burly. He often was like super cool with us. He would always go to the parties that were at this girl's house. And overall, like a good kid. But he was being a dickhead this time around. And he was like talking shit to me, talking shit to Will, and kind of throwing jabs. And we're just like, okay, dude, like I don't know what you're
getting on about.
Yeah. I don't know what you're on about, but cool, whatever. So he's cool with me at this point. We're about to leave. And I come back from outside because I had to go grab something. And he's like blocked off this like tiny little porch thing that goes downstairs onto their like main sitting area. And he's like, "You guys leaving?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like, I gotta go home. I got an hour drive ahead of me." And he's like, "Oh, but you will. You live right there. You're not gonna eat food with us?" He's like, "Nah. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, it's cool." He's like, "You really gonna disrespect us by not eating food with us? Are you serious?"
Serious?
And then Will was like, "Yeah, dude. I'm here to be disrespectful." And he's like, "Are you?" And Will's like, "Yeah,
I bet Will like thought he was joking.
Yeah, I thought he was joking.
That was
gotta
the vibe.
be trolling.
And he was
I was like, the guy looked at me and he was like, "How can you be so disrespectful and come here and ask us if our guy can get you food too, and you get food from us, but then not eat the food with us?" And I'm like, dude, I've already eaten food today. Like, I just want to go home and chill. Like, I didn't want it to be like an inconvenience or anything.
Eat my food in peace later.
Yeah. I'm good. And like, I walked down afterwards and they had already had like something out.
That's all
I took a little bite. I took a little bite off of something that the other guy had. He was pretty cool with me. But like this guy, he got so defensive and like so like mean really fast for no reason.
We're all dabbing each other up and I fucking like dabbed him up. I dabbed this character up. And then Will goes to dab everybody up. They just kind of look at each other and then Will walks away.
I did. I just walked away. I wasn't trying to fuck with that.
He didn't extend his hand over to Will or anything. It was like, are you really that offended over this shit?
Like he got so offended by it for no reason.
A classic example of someone who will never be happy because they just look for reasons to be pissed for some reason.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Preach that shit.
But they brought up Travis and I brought you up because I was like, this is what we're doing next weekend. I'm so excited. We're gonna go and like hang out on his birthday. And he's like, "Is he no puke guy?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like,
"What does that mean?"
And then
Travis knows.
Cat looks at him. He's like, "Yeah, that's no puke guy." I'm like, "What is that? What is that from?"
No
Travis one time fucking yacked, and everybody on this podcast knows how fucking loud Travis.
It's so loud. It's crazy loud.
Have made a habit of throwing up in weird places at this person's house too, like the witchcrafter's house.
The witchcrafter.
The witch's house.
And apparently you've already gotten everything out. So you're just fucking screaming in this like outside corner.
Just dry heaving and screaming, apparently.
In the recycling
That's so stupid.
box.
He's like, and like nothing's coming out. And they're like, "We got to get this guy out of here." And apparently you were banned for like one party or something. And then Kat had to like.
I got banned like 3 separate times.
She had to like keep on like getting you to or convincing her parents just to be like okay with you showing up. "He won't be that bad this time, I promise."
I'm that bad, man. I don't even mean to.
But you're not a bad guy at all.
It's just
he doesn't even do that most of the time. I don't even know.
They always offer us their place on like my birthday or Brandon's birthday or some like insane occasion, right? And then we come
It's
there
your
and
birthday,
it's like this occasion, and I'm like. Just crazy. But not this weekend, all right? Not this weekend. It's not going to happen. I swear to you. I'm swearing it right now.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Just watch and learn.
I do not believe you either.
Watch and learn.
Especially, what I'm getting you for your birthday. It's going to be toxic towards that initiative.
I've survived it before. I can do it. Even though I haven't had
just don't eat. Just don't eat. No eating, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat
empty stomach. Empty stomach.
Don't drink on a full stomach.
Not eat a lot of food and not eat too much food after I drink too. So
no. no food. Just no food. Actually, afterwards, I think eating after you drink is probably
Eating
the
after
best
you
occasion.
drink is fantastic.
Eating a safe amount of time after I drink. All right, I can't just like
Yeah,
down
yeah,
and
yeah.
drink and then go eat food. You know,
You can't.
Yeah.
Whenever you're like spinning and then you eat afterwards, that's the worst time. But if you're feeling good at that moment and you eat, you get that like tingly, vibrant
right amount.
sensation.
It's the right amount of food.
Well, I've actually
right
and
amount.
I've been practicing too, right? Because we've been getting back out into the world of
The ether.
being social again. So last weekend I was actually drinking a little, aka kind of a lot. I had like 6 beers, and then which is a lot for me lately. And then I went to eat some food at the end of the night, and I took one bite of the food, and I was like, you know what? If I eat more of this food, I'm gonna puke. So I went to bed.
Very good.
It
Good
do be
man.
like
And I
that
didn't
sometimes.
So I'm
I've
gonna
had that happen to me midday.
I'm gonna be on my game this weekend. No puke. No puke's coming out. I'm declaring it.
See, you say that, but I feel like you're gonna violently puke into the bonfire.
Bro, you guys are gonna be like, "Where's Travis?"
It's like
There
echoes.
it is.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
These are, yeah.
Scottsdale guarantee. This is a Travis Scott.
Wow. Bro, one time we pulled up to 482, and Travis was in the back seat, and he like opens the back seat door on the left side, and he's laying down on like the seats in the back, and his head was hanging out of the car, and he was just rah, rah, dude, and it was the first time I've ever seen that. I lost my mind. I've never heard him puke before then. That was the first time. It was hilarious.
You just reminded me talking about 482. It's so hilarious. 482 is the place we used to live. It was me, Brandon, Oliver, and Morgan. And for a time, it was Robin, who we've had on the show before. And then Morgan moved in his place like halfway through our time living there. So we lived half and half with both of them. But the guys who live there now, I swear to fuck, are just like us. They line cars up the like grass part of the driveway and have parties. I saw them out there with like tables set up on the lawn playing beer pong the other day. It's literally
we should have done that. Why didn't we do that?
Fat dudes again, and they act the exact same way as us, just from like the little tidbits that I see driving by.
We should pull up on them on Saturday and just be like,
literally, if they're out there, dude, they're out there like most Friday and some Saturday nights, like doing shit.
If I could somehow get leave approved for that short amount of time, I would love to participate.
I got winner.
Morgan.
I can't. There's no way. Leave takes way too long. It takes way too long. Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up. We're gonna be like, "We got winner." They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you guys?" We're gonna be like, "You're never gonna believe this." You live in your house.
Do you remember that stain? We did that.
You know all of those paint chips that are fucking off of the side of the stairwell?
You know why you're blind?
You're never gonna believe this.
You want to know why your blinds are broken?
You ever turn around
don't look under the microwave.
You want to know how Chance broke those blinds?
We picked up the microwave. And it was gross.
People from Martinsburg rolled blunts on the counter. He didn't like that. Not one.
Oh, did I tell you about the time we threw a fucking party, and there were people like just a bunch of randos. I don't even remember who they were. Maybe it wasn't randos, but they were like, "Hey, can we go like, chomp some food in your room?" And I was like, "Yeah, just like don't make a mess, right?" The next morning, there was fucking like food waste all over my dresser, all over my desk.
Bed, I bet. Oh, fuckers.
And my bed was fine. The worst that I ever got was whenever fucking Booty was in there and he yacked all over himself.
Oh my god!
Remember when
I tell you about that?
When he threw it in my litter box in my cat's litter.
That's awesome. That's kind of awesome. That's a good move by him. I like that one.
I would be pissed.
No, that's an upgrade from bro. He laid in my bed. I sent him to bed.
Around the room.
Yeah. It's like a spoon when you fucking wash dishes. It's like a spoon. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
No, he was in my bed one time, and he fucking was just laying down, whatever. I told him to go to bed. He was too drunk. I opened the door while party was progressing, and I looked in there. The light was off, and I was like, "Booty, you okay?" And he's like sitting on the side of my bed, like straight up, right? I pissed my pants a little bit. It looked a little scary, like he got possessed or something. Anyway, I walked in, And I looked at him. I was like, "You okay?" And he just went. Just all over himself, all over my bed. I was like, "No, dude, no! What the fuck?"
So this degenerate
It was
kid,
bad.
we've given him so many chances to kind of redeem himself, but on a consistent basis, he's just been a degenerate human being. So we had to kick him out from
I'm
existence.
known as a guy who pukes a lot, but I take care of my like own self when I puke. It's the absolute 100% best.
I've
of my
never
abilities.
not puked in a toilet or a garbage can or outside or anywhere reasonable.
Toilet,
That's why
garbage
I'm
can,
okay with it.
outside.
The litter box was, I think it was okay. That was an upgrade from literally just puking everywhere.
So one time we were like a bunch of people were upstairs and we're like, "Yo, Booty, are you okay? Are you okay?" He's like,
There were people like rubbing his back and like they got a trash bag in front of him.
"I'm totally fine. Like, get this trash bag away from me." And he was like kind of aggressive about it. So like people.
That was his classic line. I'm totally fine when his face is literally gray.
Bro,
I've
he's
never
going
seen a man's
chameleon.
face turn gray until this man.
Bro, you know it's bad because he goes chameleon all the time. Like his eyes just start going 2 different directions the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that usually comes with the face turning gray.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
at one point, he's like, and we're like, "Go to the fucking bathroom." He's like, "I'm fine." And we're like, "Go, dude. Like, what the fuck? You're about to puke." And he's like,
yeah.
And it sprays out like you just shook a fucking soda can, and it sprays on so many people. And like some girls got it on their face, and they're freaking out. Like,
Oh.
and this like drunk girl who I'm like super friends with, she just got some on her, and she's like, "Oh, this is okay."
That is the most her reaction ever. That is the most her reaction.
But it got everywhere. It splattered.
Yeah.
That like ended that night right there.
Yeah.
That was just a death blow to a party. It's having somebody just projectile puke over the main common area on everyone.
Bro, he like shotgun sprayed everybody with it. It was bad.
It was like
I wasn't even there. I was downstairs. I don't even remember what I was doing. I was playing like Flip Cup or something.
I thank God wasn't in the splash zone either. I was in my room or some shit.
I think I
I
got
was probably
Yeah.
cleaning my litter box that he had just puked in.
That's
We had a
really
tendency
hilarious.
when he
I'm
would
sorry.
start puking too to just like lock him in a room. Whether it was like
Dude.
the lesser used bathroom or one of our bedrooms, we would just lock him in there.
I don't know why I locked him in my room to go to sleep. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why.
Worst move.
I don't know what I was
Worst move.
expecting, bro.
Never
He
trusted
straight
you,
up,
Jen.
he just
Never.
yacked
Sometimes
all
you
over
make,
himself,
like,
man. My bad.
half decisions when you're drunk. Like it was a good decision to isolate him, bad decision to do it in your own bedroom.
So
I didn't think, yeah.
one last
Yeah.
little tidbit, and then we can end the show because we're
Yeah.
a minute over.
Cool.
One time we threw a party at this venue, and it was like 30 minutes into the party. And keep in mind, like my name was on, like not the lease, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Is
when we
that
rented
the
it out.
TS one?
Yes, it's like one
Gotcha.
of like the
Okay.
5 that we did.
Yeah.
And I'm like kind of patrolling, making sure everybody's good before I had too many drinks, because I was like trying to make sure that everything's okay. And then once I got drunk, I was fine. So I go over, and there's next to the bathrooms, there's a storage area to the back, and to the right there's like a sink for like fun church events for people to get water and shit. And I see puke in there, and I go to my most trusted person that I can go to, Travis, and I'm like, "Bro, I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed. I'm so fucking over it."
Tonight.
And he's like, "What? What's going on?"
He does that. All right.
And I was like, "Somebody fucking puked in the sink, bro. I'm fucking pissed. You know, now I have to go clean it up because it's my party and I gotta go take care of it." He's like, "Bro, don't worry. I got you." I'm like, no, don't worry about it. So then he like insists, and he like kind of pushes me out of the way, and he starts cleaning it up. I'm like, "You didn't have to do this. You don't have to do this." He's like, "I got you. It's in the name of your party." So I tell this story later to like a bunch of people in the room, and Travis is like geeking over there. I'm like, what's hilarious, bro? Like, what's good? Like, if there's something hilarious happen, like tell me. And he's like, "That was my fucking puke, bro. I did that."
But see, I take care of it, man.
I love how your like intoxicated mind was like, "Bro, play it off. Just play it off. You know what I mean?
I'm like saving his party.
He's not mad. He won't be mad. He's gonna be happy with you. Oh man.
Still not as bad. Still not as bad as of a betrayal as Oliver pretending to be asleep.
Oh.
When
Fucking-
Ari
No,
came to the
still
door-
not as bad as a betrayal as Shady Boy, honestly.
That's true.
Shady Boy is still the biggest
Why has
betrayal.
Oliver betrayed us so much? Actually, when you sit down and just wrap it
Oliver's
all
a
up,
scumbag.
Because he's a shady boy.
He's a shady
He's
boy.
a shady
he's
boy.
truly a shady boy.
All right.
He's sussy.
Boys,
All right.
thanks so much for
Travis is
watching.
not going to puke this weekend.
Not gonna puke this weekend. Tune in for updates next week on if I did.
Hey Morgan, $10. $10 he pukes. $10 he pukes.
I'm gonna put in
You should put money on it. I'll put $10 on myself to not.
$15. $15.
I
I'm not
won't
even gonna lie.
actually-
$15. $10. $15. He's gonna puke. He's gonna die.
You weighing in on this, Will?
Can I put money
yeah,
on
I'm putting
myself if
something on
I
it.
promise not to alter
Yeah, you
my
can,
what
you
my
can
normal
bet on
behavior
yourself.
would
You
have
can
been
bet
at
on
all?
yourself.
I'm betting
You
10
bet
on
on yourself.
myself right now. I'm not gonna.
No, he's not gonna puke. He's gonna purposely.
I'll match it. I'll match it.
No,
I'll put
I
10.
swear I will not like alter.
All
I
right,
won't
let
alter
me
the-
go down. Let me go down and 10.
All right.
I'll go 10.
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Let's actually lower the stakes. Let's all do 5. So that way,
Okay.
this $15 is not going to sway him, but like $40 will sway him.
So wait, what side are you
Yeah.
on, Will? You think I'm gonna puke too?
I think you will puke.
All right, looks like I'm winning a big
15
pot.
bucks
I'm
on you
I'm winning
puking.
a $15 pot on my birthday too. So let's go.
He's gonna eat. He's gonna fucking puke. I'm expecting it.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much for watching Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode 68. 69 special next week. We're bringing,
69!
we're bringing on strippers. It's been Brandon.
I'm Travis. There was
And
no
I'm-
Oliver again. I did it again.
I'm Will. And that's Snarkin.
Morgan Snarkin.
And you guys, let's do Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode 68.
68!